About the Cardinals on the radio.
We get asked all the time why the Cardinals continue to draw fans from so many different states. And the answer is easy: the power of the radio network.
Fans are listening to Cardinals baseball all over the Midwest, and the tradition continues.
Join us all season long for St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Has your physician ordered you an x-ray? What about a CT scan? Maybe an MRI? This is Bobby Sullins, Radiology Director at Salem Memorial District Hospital. Here at SMDH, we have the highest quality equipment to fulfill your imaging needs. No need to waste your time and money driving long distances to receive the same, if not better, image. If you have any questions, just give me a call at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Hi, this is St. Louis Blues broadcaster Chris Kerber, and I want you to follow all the exciting action of the St. Louis Blues right here this season on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. They've been one of the longest-running St. Louis Blues affiliates, and if you can't make it to the game, the next best thing is listening right here. It's KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri, your radio home for the St. Louis Blues hockey.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
You'll find these spring deals at K&H Auto Supply. Gumot intake valve cleaner for $12.99 for the 11-ounce size. Blue Devil oil stop leak only $14.49. And Blue Devil head gasket sealer for $29.99. Come on by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your latest KSMO weather forecast. Well, showers are likely and areas of drizzle this afternoon. Chance of precipitation is 60%. New rainfall amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch are possible. Skies will be mostly cloudy with temperature falling to around 47 degrees by 5 p.m. Winds will be out of the west 14 to 18 miles per hour with gusts as high as 29 miles per hour. Then tonight we expect some scattered rain showers before 9 p.m., then a slight chance of snow showers after 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. Chance of precipitation tonight is 30% with mostly cloudy skies and a low temperature around 35 degrees. Winds will be out of the west at 16 to 20 miles per hour with gusts as high as 30 miles per hour, and our wind chill values tonight will be as low as 27 degrees. Tomorrow we could have some scattered rain and snow showers before 10 p.m., then a chance of rain showers. Chance of precipitation for tomorrow is 50% with mostly cloudy skies, and our high temperature will be near 47 degrees. We'll be breezy tomorrow with northwesterly winds 18 to 24 miles per hour with gusts as high as 36 miles per hour, and our wind chill value tomorrow morning early will be as low as 24 degrees. Tomorrow night should be partly cloudy, low around 33. We'll be breezy with a northwesterly wind 18 to 25 miles per hour. Those winds may gust as high as 38 miles per hour. And our wind chill value tomorrow night will be as low as 23 degrees. Thursday should be mostly sunny. We'll have a high temperature near 52 degrees, and northwesterly winds going to continue on Thursday around 18 miles per hour and may gust as high as 26 miles per hour. Thursday night, we expect some widespread frost, mainly after 1 a.m. We'll have mostly clear skies, a low temperature around 29 degrees. Friday, could have some widespread frost up until around 9 a.m. The day will be sunny with a high temperature near 59 degrees. Friday night should be mostly clear, low around 32. Then Saturday, our weekend's going to start out with sunny skies and a high temperature near 64 degrees. But enjoy it because Saturday night we do have a chance of showers after midnight with partly cloudy skies and low around 41. And a chance of showers will continue through Sunday and Sunday night with partly sunny skies Sunday and a high near 65 and partly cloudy skies Sunday night with low around 45 degrees. Then Monday, that new work week, will start out with mostly sunny skies and a high temperature near 71 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it is now time for the Brown Fuel Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
The system isn't broken, the people are. Hello everyone, I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. It's hard to wrap my mind around all of these horrific events that are happening in the land of the free and the home of the brave. Certainly, murder, mayhem, and criminal activities have been part of life throughout history. But the deterioration of ethics, proliferating political polarization, and diminished social skills seem to have occurred overnight. I believe those who crafted our Constitution and laid out a plan for three branches to ensure the government is effective and the rights of the citizenry are protected did a stellar job. It's our own fault if we are so blinded by partisanship that we are incapable of electing the most competent men and women to leadership roles. It's our own fault that we are so afraid our children won't like us that we throw discipline out the door, expect teachers to raise them, but will not allow the school system to discipline them. I know there are many qualified leaders in our state legislatures and in the U.S. Congress, and many parents who make sure their children understand that there are consequences. Unfortunately, there are not enough of the right people in the right places. There are many good people afraid they might offend someone if they say or do something, so instead of saying or doing something, they stay home. Sound, practical judgment is often perceived as narrow-minded or old-fashioned, while suggestions for doing things differently is often met with suspicion and disregard. As an overall society, we're pretty messed up. Yet we are blessed beyond belief when you consider life outside of these United States. Our forefathers built a strong foundation, knowing we'd probably do everything we could to mess it up. The system isn't broken. We, the people, can do better. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents.
This is Bill Wise with the latest Appetite for Pork report. Today I'm talking with Dr. David Newman, Senior Vice President of Market Growth at National Pork Board, about how your pork checkoff dollars are working to bring more U.S. pork to tables around the world. Dr. Newman, pork producers are bracing for another down year. What has the pork checkoff been doing to help stabilize, even grow, demand?
We export about 30% of our total production in the United States, and that number has grown for a very long time. But that still means we have 70% of our production domestic. This focus on stabilizing domestic demand, that's really important to us. So speaking internationally, we partner with U.S. Meat Export Federation in our international efforts, and that's a really great example of something that we do to drive demand around the world.
Thanks again, David, for talking with us today about how the pork checkoff is building a bigger appetite for U.S. pork. You can find out more information at porkcheckoff.org/radio.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
Another slow day for direct cash cattle and cash hog business. Hello, I'm Megan Grebner with the Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Direct cash cattle trade activity remains quiet. Bids and asking prices haven't surfaced. Show lists for the week are mixed, higher in Kansas, Nebraska, and Colorado, while lower in Texas. Significant trade volume is likely going to hold out until the end of the week. Boxed beef is lower at midday with light demand for moderate offerings. Choice down 51 cents at $305.23. Select is $1.77 lower at $300.02. The Choice Select spread is at $5.21. At the Callaway Livestock Center in Missouri, most classes were very lightly tested. Steer calves under 500 pounds sold firm to a higher undertone. Steers 500 to 650 pounds were steady to firm. Feeder heifers 400 to 550 pounds were steady to firm as well. A potload of heifer, 669 pounds, sold with a higher undertone. The USDA says demand was good for the light supply as buyers were active to purchase light calves for grass. Most of the offering was new crop calves, which were overall good quality. Medium and large one feeder steers, 500 to 543 pounds, brought $322 to $342. Feeder steers, 553 to 588 pounds, brought $317.50 to $332. Medium and large one feeder heifers, 660 pounds, brought $258.25. Cash hogs were not reported at midday due to confidentiality. There were very few negotiated purchases. The cash hog market is struggling to get going this week. Business has been lackluster at best since Thursday of last week. Processors aren't in a position to get aggressive in their procurement efforts and bid up to move needed numbers. Demand for U.S. pork has been strong on the global market, and that's been supportive to prices. Domestic demand has also seen some strength recently. The industry continues to monitor the availability of market-ready hogs, hog weights, and the inconsistent movement in pork values. Butcher hog prices at the Midwest cash markets were steady at midday at $55. At Illinois, slaughter-sow prices were steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $50 to $62. Barrows and gilts were steady with moderate demand for moderate offerings at $43 to $53. Pork values were higher at midday, up 94 cents at $97.55. Ribs were sharply higher. Hams, loins, and bellies were also higher. Picnics were lower. I'm Megan Grebner, Brownfield Ag News.
This is Bill Wise with the latest Appetite for Pork report. Today I'm talking with Dr. David Newman, Senior Vice President of Market Growth at National Pork Board, about how your pork checkoff dollars are working to bring more U.S. pork to tables around the world. Dr. Newman, pork producers are bracing for another down year. What has the pork checkoff been doing to help stabilize, even grow demand?
We export about 30% of our total production in the United States, and that number has grown for a very long time. But that still means we have 70% of our production domestic. This focus on stabilizing domestic demand, that's really important to us. So speaking internationally, we partner with U.S. Meat Export Federation in our international efforts, and that's a really great example of something that we do to drive demand around the world.
Thanks again, David, for talking with us today about how the pork checkoff is building a bigger appetite for U.S. pork. You can find out more information at porkcheckoff.org/radio.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary Midday Livestock Report. It's now time to take a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Abigail K. Ann Hoke of St. James passed away Saturday, March 30th, the age of 16 years. Funeral services for Abigail K. Ann Hoke will be Thursday, April 4th at 11 o'clock in the morning at the St. James Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. Visitation will be held at the chapel Wednesday afternoon and evening from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Entry will be at the St. James Cemetery. Memorials are suggested, in addition to flowers, that you consider making a donation to the Memorial Fund to be used in honor of Abby at the Olson Garden Tribute, St. Louis Children's Hospital. Cards available at all James Gar locations, and all arrangements for Abigail K. Ann Hoke of St. James are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of St. James. William Bill Robert Seeley Sr., age 63, of Boss, passed away Saturday, March 30th in Farmington. Funeral services for Bill Seeley Sr. will be Friday at 12 noon at the Wilson Mortuary, Viburnum Chapel. Visitation for family and friends will also be Thursday from 5 in the evening until 8 in the evening at the Wilson Mortuary, Viburnum Chapel. Burial will be in the Barton Cemetery. Memorial contributions are suggested to the Barton Cemetery. Envelopes are available, and all arrangements for William Bill Robert Seeley Sr. of Boss are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Viburnum. Frederick Jr. Howard Jr., age 74, of Salem, passed away Tuesday, March 26 in St. Louis. Funeral services for Junior Howard will be Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Junior Howard will be also on Saturday from 11 in the morning till 1 o'clock in the afternoon service time. Burial will be in the Carty Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Carty Cemetery or Love Thy Neighbor. Memorial envelopes are available, and all arrangements for Frederick Jr. Howard Jr. of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Dwayne Ed Eaton, age 63, of Salem, passed away Friday, March 29th in Salem. Private family services will be held at a later date. And all arrangements for Dwayne Ed Eaton of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Michael Shivitz, age 56, of Raymondville, passed away March 27th. Funeral services for Michael Shivitz will be Friday at 12 noon at the Evans Funeral Home in Houston. Visitation will also be on Friday from 10 in the morning till service time at 12 noon. A committal service will follow at the Flat Grove Cemetery. And all arrangements for Michael Shivitz of Raymondville are under the direction of the Evans Funeral Home of Houston.